Hey everybody, you're probably here on my channel Living in Charlotte, NC to find out a little bit more about the greater Charlotte region. The things to do, the people to see, the places to go, including local suburbs, neighborhood, adventures, and activities. Well, today we're bringing you the Belmont neighborhood of McLean at South Shore. And Belmont is a suburbs just a little bit west of Charlotte, so stick around. I'm Dave DeSilva, full-time real estate professional with eXp Realty here in Charlotte with over 20 years experience just in this market. And welcome to McLean South Shore in Belmont, North Carolina. Got the boats going on behind me. And that's one of the benefits of McLean. If this is your first time with this channel, please go ahead, look down below, click that subscription button, hit the bell, and you'll be the first to get notified every time we put out a video about the Charlotte market. And we do get texts, emails, calls all the time from folks just like you that are thinking about Charlotte, wondering what Charlotte's all about, and we love discussing that with you. We'd love to get on a call with you, send some stuff back and forth. But if you're looking to get on a Zoom call for 25, 35, 45 minutes, give or take, and discuss the market, please go ahead and look down on our description. We have a link to the Zoom channel there. And by the way, while we love discussing the awesomeness of the Charlotte region, and you can tell it's an awesome day today, we also are willing to discuss some of the crappy things around here too. So if you are considering a move to the market, maybe 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and get on a Zoom call, have that conversation, or just exchange some information back and forth. So now let's go ahead and jump in the Jeep as we normally do and head to the neighborhood. Okay, so we're in the Jeep. We're heading up to McLean at South Shore, and we're gonna actually drive around there a little bit. Then we'll show you some of it from the front of the camera here. But what we want to do first is introduce you a little bit as I dodge trash cans. It's trash can day here in Belmont. But you know, if you've ever imagined just living in a lakeside retreat, you know, that's close to the hustle and bustle of a big city like Charlotte, you know, while offering also the peace and natural beauty and the private getaway, then you know you're going to be in for a treat here at Belmont at McLean South Shore and Belmont. And in today's video, what we're going to do is take you on a tour of this incredible community and show you some of the highlights of McLean South Shore. It is in phase 2, and we'll get to that a little while later, but it's one of the most sought after neighborhoods or sections of the Charlotte suburbs, anywhere around Charlotte. So fantastic. You've got luxury homes, endless outdoor activities. This neighborhood really does have it all. So you're going to be in for a treat. So stick around to learn a little bit more, and be sure to drop a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions about future content, or you want to know a little bit more about McLean specifically. So we're ready to get to your questions. And then again, before we drive and show you more of McLean, what we want to do is talk a little bit about Belmont itself. You know, it's really a charming, quaint is the word I've heard so many times. Charming, quaint little town just west of Charlotte, across the Catawba River there, west of the airport. You know, it's got a rich history, and it's a very welcoming town. I did a little video on Belmont about 4, 5, 6 months ago. We'll try to post it either here or over there. But take a look at that after we're done this one, and you'll get just a very brief introduction to Belmont and see what a cool little town it really is. And you know, in Belmont, whether you're strolling like through the historic downtown district, you're enjoying a meal at some of the local favorites, which is Nellie's Southern Kitchen, who is at the Jonas Brothers family owns that, or String Bean, or spending time, you know, at one of the many parks like Stowe Park. Just a lot to do. It's a very unique blend of small town living, past and present, that just adds charm again to this town. And McLean at South Shore kind of builds on that. Even though it's a newer community, started maybe 8-10 years ago, some of the first homes, it's very well planned out, and you'll see that as we drive through here. You know, if you do live in McLean, you've got lots of amenities there, their own clubhouse and community areas, all that good stuff. But you're also, you have easy access to much of the outdoor rec around Belmont, you know, and you can think of the kayaking that goes on the Catawba River, or the boating on Lake Wylie, which is, you know, the biggest lake in the south side of Charlotte. or hiking the scenic reserves. Just Belmont offers something for everyone, whether you're active, sedate, you want to sit around, go to the pub, or you want to get out and run around and do a whole bunch. Belmont's got it all, so fantastic. Before we finish up talking about Belmont, I just want to talk a little bit about the campus of Belmont Abbey, something you've got to see before you leave the area if you're coming down for a visit. It's on the northern side of Belmont. It's a very old, one of the few Catholic-based universities. I think it's the only one in North Carolina, one of the very few in the country. It's a very historic and picturesque, that's a hard thing for me to say, picturesque private college with about 1,600 students, and was recently named the best Southeastern college by the Princeton Review, or named one of the best. So don't miss that. You've got to go see Belmont Abbey as you're driving through the town of Belmont, so don't miss it. Okay, so now let's drive into McLean South Shore, and I'll show you a little bit of the housing that is more established here. We're going to go down a little cul-de-sac here. I'll probably show you a little bit of the lake as well. That's Lake Wiley, and up a little bit further north is Catawba River. But forgive me, today is Friday. I didn't know Friday was trash day in McLean South Shore. So if you move here, at least you know. Here are a couple of the homes that are established, and here's actually a lot that's being built on right there in the right. But this community combines just tremendous modern luxury with natural beauty, as you'll see as we go through here. Lots of greenery, lots of rolling hills. It's located right on the shores of Lake Wiley. McLean South Shores offers just stunning water views, especially if you've got one of those lakefront lots. Access, like I said, to I think miles of walking trails, and the perfect mix of amenities for both relaxing and active living. And some of the things I repeat a number of times, it's just got something for everybody. Let me go ahead and make this stop here. We're going to go down into a cul-de-sac lot that's got awesome homes and view down there. But again, there's some good spacing between the homes. The homes here also, they're thoughtfully designed so you can blend in with the surroundings. So you can tell by the architecture and the elevation of the different homes. They've really put a lot of thought into it. They've got a range of floor plans, from charming coastal cottages to spacious estates. And then I'll talk about the size a little bit later, but they're all crafted with the highest attention to detail. Right now, what we're seeing here in the neighborhood is a mixture of new and resale homes ranging from the low end of $798,000, so it's not necessarily a first-time home buyer's neighborhood, up to about $1.85 million. And that's what's on the market right now or coming soon. Now, the two higher-priced homes, both at just about $1 million and then the $1.8 million, they're both waterfront homes. And all of them range from 3 bedrooms to 5 bedrooms, and from about 2,747 square feet to just over 4,000 square feet. And that's the range of all the homes that are on the market now. So what we're going to do is run down here a little bit and see some of these waterfront homes. In the past 6 months, though, there have been 20 sales. There's someone doing some lawn maintenance. Look at these homes. Wow. There's been 20 sales, 20 closed sales, priced between $719,000 and $2.25 million. There's actually 2 or 3 homes that sold in the past 6-7 months that were $2 million plus. I would imagine something like these are the ones that we're talking about. Let's take a look. And these homes that we're talking about up to the $2 million mark are just sold in the last X amount of months. We're ranging from 3 bedroom to 6 bedroom. And so, the 3 bedroom was $719,000 or above. And square footage is about 2,677 to almost 6,100 square feet. Again, with the higher priced homes sitting there on the lake, lakefront homes. And right now you've got some of the builders, Keystone and TriPoint builders, that are building in phase 2, and they are releasing homes periodically. I know I get an email all the time when they release a number of their lots for homes to be built. So if you're interested in coming down here and getting on that list, let me know. I can help you out with that. I've sold a number of TriPoint homes already. I think I just did a video on another TriPoint condo or townhome community. So TriPoint's popping up all over the place. So they've got, again, Bobby Burke is one of their designers who does a lot of the interior and then just general design consulting. And look him up. He's a very famous Emmy Award-winning designer and TV host, I guess, on some shows. So living in McLean, we always talk about this when we're talking among ourselves about living in McLean. It's not just owning a home. It's about being in a community, and it's also about dodging these trash cans. So living in this community, you're going to dodge trash cans on Fridays. That's because they're just not super wide roads. It's nice and slow, people going through here, waving, giving you the, hey, how you doing, that sort of thing. But, it's where your neighbors know each other, and, nature is part of your daily life, or you can certainly make it part of your daily life. And we're coming up on a new construction home here on the right. But again, these are lakefront homes. These are all probably going to be paying around $1 million plus. The lowest end when I saw the lakefront was $980,000. And of course, the amenities, that you're going to get in a place like this are just top notch. You've got a community clubhouse, a pool that's perfect for relaxing on summer days, and today's one of those days. And even a full-service marina right down the street. It's right next to that Drift restaurant, and that's where I filmed from to start this video, I think. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop here for a second because we got the big old trash truck in front of us picking up the trash for today, and we'll jump back on in 1 second. And now we are just heading up to see some more new construction. We're going to take a right here. That looks like an awesome looking home. Come out and see some of these more. So imagine spending your weekends boating on the lake or Lake Wiley. There's one for sale right there. Or enjoying a lakeside meal at Drift restaurant, the one I just spoke about. That's just an awesome place. It's got a sister restaurant down in Riverfront, or Riverwalk, in Rock Hill, and that's called the Pump House. I think they are related. Now, did we come down here already? We might have already zipped down here once. Sorry if we have. The dump truck is following me, so I'm trying to get out of his way, or the trash truck. So we'll head back up and see another section of this neighborhood as I go through it. But hope you're enjoying the video so far. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more content about living in and around Charlotte. And, I'd love to hear your thoughts, some of your comments about what's more important to you when choosing a community, especially if it's a lakefront, a high-end community, or actually any community. It doesn't matter the price point. Home is home. So, drop me a note. Let me know what you're looking for, what you're looking at right now. I can help you out with anything in the Charlotte market. And if you're somewhere else and you're selling, I've got compatriots all over the country, and actually in 23 countries around the world. So I'd be happy to set you up with a skilled, experienced realtor if you're moving. But let's go ahead and jump back into McLean. I was not on this road before, I don't believe, but again, it's truly a community built for enjoying life. It's a blend of lakeside living and modern amenities. You'll find a perfect balance of comfort and adventure. And I know I repeat myself when I say that because I love adventure. And you're not just buying a home. This is a lifestyle. You've got tons of trails and parks nearby. You've got, just outside the community, right outside the community, is Daniel Stowe Botanical Gardens. That's about 380 acres. I did talk about that in depth in one of my previous videos on Belmont. You could have weddings there, a lot of class trips. If you've got a small business, when I was with another real estate firm, we used to go there for different events, and we had a casino night, all that good stuff. So just a fun place to be. Daniel Stowe Botanical Gardens. All right, here we go. Another cul-de-sac, which I love. And here's, take a look at some of these homes. You could fall in love with McLean with South Shore at McLean very easily just by driving around and looking at these. And these are, again, all the waterfront properties. Wow, that one's got a nice backyard too. Didn't see that one. They've got scenic overlooks, just at the end of some of these trails or in their own backyards. All right, besides Daniel Stowe Botanical Gardens, which we just talked about, another great place that is just very local to this community is the U.S. National Whitewater Center. And in several videos that I've done, I've talked about the Whitewater Center. And as a quick side note here, we're going through the Keystone Custom Builders section of McLean right now. Right about now, they're starting in the 700s for some of these homes. But again, you're very close to that Daniel Stowe Botanical Garden. We talked about that. The U.S. National Whitewater Center. Awesome place to go spend the day with friends and family. You can get out there during all the seasons. They have different events going on. They have races, bike and running races. You can get out there and paddle your kayak or your canoe or your big old multi-person river boat. It's always fun when you're out there at the Whitewater Center. And then if you're ready for some city excitement, Uptown Charlotte is really a very short drive away from South Shore and gives you access, obviously, to top-notch dining, entertainment, professional sports, medical facilities, everything you're looking for in a city, you can find in Charlotte. So that's always a big plus. And then, people are looking, if you're looking to head to the beach, the mountains for the weekend, well, you can find the Blue Ridge Mountains, probably about 2.5 hours to the west, the Atlantic Ocean. The coast is to the east about 3.5 miles. And of course, this is Lake Wylie. You're on Lake Wylie here at McLean South Shore. I keep saying McLean it's probably just McLean South Shore. And then when it comes to finding the perfect home here, you've got plenty of options because you've had established builders, like I've said already, Tri Point and Keystone, Arthur Rutenberg, McSpadden, Custom Homes. A lot of them have been here for a good long time building some of the homes that you see now that we're going by. And just to be aware, there are several enclaves, and I said this already, I believe, are different separate neighborhoods. So they're all a little bit different, whether you're looking for a Cody cottage or really a sprawling estate. The homes are designed to take advantage of the surroundings. So that's always a big plus. And right now, South Shore is currently in the second phase. You can get estate-sized wooded lots or waterfront home sites. Again, breathtaking views of Lake Wylie sitting right on the lot, right on the lake. For schools, so you're going to find some top-rated schools in the area. There's New Hope Elementary, South Point. But what I always do is I point people to niche.com or greatschools.org. And then go talk to the schools, visit the schools yourself. But you'll get information from those two websites on both public and private schools. So again, I hope you're enjoying this video. If you find it informative, hopefully I'm cutting it not as long as my last one, but if you find it informative, let me know, give me a helping hand, and let me know what you like, what you didn't like. There we go with Lake Wylie again in the background. And then to wrap things up, again, they have tons of homes available, whether they're new construction or whether they are resales. And if you're looking for something, let me know. Would love to meet with you, talk with you to find more specifically what you want. But this is really an unbeatable location for, family. Community vibe is great. Access to some of the region's best natural and cultural activities. Just go downtown Belmont. It is awesome. But this could be the perfect place for you and your family and friends. So thanks for watching the video. If you're interested in learning more about available homes around the Charlotte market or have any questions about moving to Charlotte, feel free to reach out, and I'm always here to help. So we will see you in the next video. What a great looking neighborhood.